Hello and welcome back. The response from the last video has been overwhelming. Hundreds and hundreds of comments and contributions to the video. People talking about their experiences with mental health and the ability to have no drive to go out on the bike. We're all here for one reason. The majority of you are into health and fitness and cycling, and that's what this channel's all about. But it seems I'm not the only one that's struggling to get out on the bike or find motivation to exercise at the moment. All I can do is thank you for your contribution, to every single one of you that took the time to tell me and everybody else about your story. If you are struggling, there was so much information from so many people going through similar things, similar stories. People from all over the world talking about what they've been through and the reasons why they feel unmotivated at the moment, whether it be their age, their job, their family, their situation. Just thank you to everyone. It's blown me away. The main three things that I took from all of the comments was, it could be my diet, it could be my supplements, or it could be low testosterone. There could be varying other factors as well, lack of sleep, overworking myself, but I want to continue this journey and I want to get to the bottom of it, and hopefully together we can all sort of investigate why it might be happening. And I've done a few things this week to sort of combat that. Now, firstly, a lot of people said, what sort of supplements are you taking? Are you taking the right ones? Now, it's only been for me around about 3 or 4 months that I have started taking supplements, but I'll show you the ones I have been taking. Cod liver oil, 1,000 milligrams. Calcium and magnesium. Vitamin D3, K2 and K7. Zinc. And I've been taking ashwagandha, but there's not a lot of studies out there that can prove too much on ashwagandha. It's meant to help with anxiety, it's meant to calm you down, and it's meant to sort of help with brain fog. I don't know. The first couple of weeks I thought it was really helping, but like we've discussed previously, that seems to have all come back. A great comment from a dietitian in the comments in last week's video, and he said that he might be able to help me out with my diet. So next week I'm jumping on a call, and if it's okay with him, I'm going to try and record it, and I'll drop the snippets into next week's video of how that actually went and what sort of information he gave me back. And then we've also got the standout comment. A lot of people said my testosterone could be low. Now, that's not an easy thing to gauge without a blood test. Everyone said that I should get my bloods done and I should look into TRT, which is testosterone replacement therapy. There's a few ways you can do this: injections, gels, creams, patches, and pellets. Now here we are. This company here are called Manual, and this is James Smith. For those of you that have followed fitness or watched a lot of YouTube over the years, you'll know that James Smith is known for calling out companies and calling out fitness experts on BS. He's recently said that he's started to take testosterone treatment. It is an advert, and he's probably, no doubt, been paid for this. Now I'm going to run through this now. I don't know what's coming when I click order blood test, but I have booked a blood test with my doctor. Now I'm going to compare the results from the blood test that I do here to the blood test that I do with my doctor. It should be exactly the same. Now I'm also aware that you need to do the blood tests in the mornings, because that's when your testosterone is the highest or at the best level to check. So I've ordered my first blood test for testosterone treatment. So I also discussed in the last video that I was struggling to get out on the bike, my motivation was low, and I'd been riding with a group called the Northeast Gravel Crushers, or Gravel Crushers Northeast. This week I met up with a couple of them, and this is what we got up to. So good evening and welcome back. If you tuned into my last video, you'll know exactly what this ride is all about. Falling in love with cycling again. It's 7 PM, it's around about 25 degrees, and this long sleeve jersey didn't need to happen. out a message a couple of days ago to a few that I met on a recent ride, and we've assembled. Old school viewing is back. The plan is for this group to grow. I want us 3 to become 5, for the 5 to become 10, the 10 to become 15. On a Wednesday we make our way to the beach, and it's your choice. You can have fish and chips, or you can have pizza. This is what it's all about. Sending out a text message and going to ride bikes with your friends. We've made it to the beach. Usually I'd say coffee and some cake, but it's actually been pizza and beer. It's probably needed, if I'm honest, and like I said in the beginning of this video, if you watch my last video, at this point I'm allowed to do whatever I want to relax.
Hey,
Look at that. Look at that. God, I love this camera. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Welcome to the vlog.
Good to be here.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
We probably couldn't go into everything that we've just been talking about off camera.
No.
It's pretty deep, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's needed.
It was good.
We want to do this as much as possible. Wednesday night, pizza, coffee, beer. This view, which is absolutely incredible. Tell me about Gravel Grinders Northeast, or Northeast Gravel Grinders.
You nearly got there. So Gravel Crushers Northeast.
Yeah.
So we're not a club. We think of ourselves as more of a community. It started a good few years ago, and in the age of the group, I'm a bit of a late comer, but I feel like I'm one of the main guys there out of the group of us. And basically, we're just a bunch of like-minded individuals who love to ride gravel and encourage other people to do so at any skill level, any ability. It's very inclusive. And over the past few months and over the past few years and months, we've kind of grown really well. We've started putting on regular kind of coffee rides and other events like our pizza and beer ride, which is the last Wednesday of every month. And I think on the last few of those we've got 30-40 riders. So it's been an amazing turnout, and really it's a place where people can come and ride gravel, feel safe, have a chat, or not. You don't have to chat. If you want to come along and just ride and feel at peace doing that, then that's perfectly fine. But we do have something really good going on, and we're all doing our best to keep it going as much as we can.
It is exactly what the Northeast needs,
yeah.
In my opinion. There's a lot of clubs out there. Some people are scared to get involved in them, whether they be too quick, too elitist, they don't have the right bike. What I will say is though, what happens when Gravel Grinders wants to go on the road? Did you say you gravel bikes?
Sometimes. A few of us do love to ride like road bikes as well. A few of us have recently done the Ride to the Sun on our road bikes, and done road events like the ETAB Caledonia. So we enjoy both. Well, we just enjoy riding. It doesn't necessarily have to be gravel. It's just what we kind of focus on and enjoy. And because of where we are in the world, the Northeast has like a ton of old wagon ways and byways and gravel paths, and you can link together all over the Northeast. There's miles and miles. You don't ever have to touch a road if you don't want to. But if you do have an inkling for road now and then, like I do, I started road riding last year. It's a bit of a change to mix things up, that and Zwift. If you want to ride a road bike, you can.
I'm very glad I found you at the right time in my life as well.
You're very welcome.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
glad I found you too, Dan. You get a kiss.
Perfect. That was brilliant. Yeah. Gravel grinders.
Gravel crushers.
Grinding gravel. Gravel crushers. This is exactly what the North East has needed. I've met these two gents through it. He doesn't want to be on camera, so don't worry about him. He's about 4 beers deep as well.
Three.
But this is what it is. It's a relaxed affair, and if anybody wants to join us 3 on this ride to the beach, it might get a bit boring. Might have to change it up a little bit, but not whilst the summer's on. This view here is incredible. If anybody that's followed this channel for any amount of time, they'll know how much I love the beach. It's very soothing. What was being said there was absolutely true. When I went out with these guys, was it 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? It was, wasn't it? It wasn't last week, it was the week before.
Yeah, I wasn't there though.
It was the paths and the byways that I took, I've never been on, and I would say that I know a lot of the North East gravel, and you probably have followed me along most of it, but everything that I went on, I hadn't been on before, and I suppose that's the best part of going out with a group that have organised the ride before you've been on it. And I'm very, very happy I didn't film it. This is the group to be in now.
100%.
No stigma. Stop laughing. We're riding to the beach on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, depending on when Peachy Peacho's available. And we'll get him on camera one day. If you want to join us, then please do. Nearly 2 hours into this. Apologies for my heavy breathing. Peachy Peachio is putting in some really, really silly digs. And I promise if you do live here, after my invite at the beginning of this video, and you want to ride with us, it will be no drop. I've been dropped, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I don't know either of these guys. The only thing we had in common before we met up last week was bikes. Just there, sitting on the coast. We've discussed everything from mental health, jobs, changing careers, and it's good. It's really, really good conversations. I was just saying to Peachy Peachio, who is still off camera, as he rides away in front of me, that I've always had this realisation or weird thing where I want company on a bike ride, but it doesn't necessarily mean I want to speak to you. Peachy Peachio, what's it called?
Parallel play.
Fly. Parallel play. Never heard of it. I thought it was just a weird thing that lived inside my head. Me and Foxy can ride for hours and not actually talk to each other.
It's a real thing, man.
Peachy Peachio says it's a real thing. The odd conversation's good now and then though, isn't it?
Spot on.
Peachy Peachio done a thumbs up. Like and subscribe if you want to see Peachy Peachio. Another fly.
Next day.
Continuing the conversation about mental health whilst watching the sea roll in. It was an evening to be remembered, and we're going to do it, as mentioned, every Tuesday or a Wednesday. If you are local or you fancy coming along, then feel free to drop me a message on my Instagram and we will wait for you. As always, I'm going to leave this video here. Please remember to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see everyone on the next one.